Hello students and welcome to Mr. Dixon's tutoring. Today we are in Unit 1, Individual, Family and Society, but specifically we are going to be concentrating on contemporary social issues affecting the family. Our objectives are: students should be able to explain what are social issues, strategies to combat social issues, and give examples of social issues. Now, what are social issues? But before we go into that, I want to give you some references that most of the notes and most of the material, the content, they are taken from Social Issues, CSEC, retrieved from YouTube. And this is some videos, social studies videos from Study Solutions, and they deal with a wide range of social studies topic for CSEC. So I encourage your students to look for this material. Also, Social Studies for CSEC Study Guide is also another resource that will be widely used in this video and also in future videos to come. And Social Studies examination for CSEC will be also a source that is going to be used, and there are others, but these are the main one for this video for today. But before we go into the topic, I want us to like, subscribe and tell a friend about our YouTube channel. So let's go right into the topic. Now, what are social issues? These are issues affecting society, whether directly or indirectly, and have serious consequences. And according to Social Studies for CSEC Study Guide, social issues are defined as a widespread behavior that a large section of the population view as undesirable or unacceptable. 2. Directly or indirectly affects a large number of people. So when we talk about behaviors that a large section of the population view as undesirable, social issues really, when it comes to a population, is what majority of people in a particular society view as wrong. You know, as we study social groups and different things like that, we're going to talk about norms, customs, and things like that. Like the customary behavior or the expected behavior of a particular society. When people or situations try to go against these social norms, so to speak, then they are classified as social issues. And these directly or indirectly affects a large number of people. Let's take for instance drug abuse affect a large number of people in various ways. Okay, 3 is generally viewed as a problem. These are things that are generally viewed as a problem. They are problematic. They cost finances, they cost life, and they also cause people to lose opportunity in society and cause them to be in poverty. You know, different various consequences when these social issues are rampant into society. And the thing about social issues, it is not easily solved. Social issues are not that easy to solve. I mean, drug abuse, as much as we fight it, but we still have, society has to fight against it to protect the majority, and it becomes a problem. It costs money, it costs life, and it as I said, it costs opportunities. Okay, how social issues develop? When we have a serious decline of moral values and standards, these are one way when the values of society start to erode, start to decay, start to go down, when people have no respect for each other, when people don't know how to relate socially in respectably, in good terms, things, when people start to use coarse and gross language in society, when people start to disrespect each other, when morals start to drop, then social issues start to develop. And when you have certain unacceptable behavior, how people behave and manage themselves in society, these things can cause social issues to develop. Unacceptable behavior, that sometimes you can look at unacceptable behavior, how people act in public. It could be getting involved or engaged in criminal activities, things of that sort. Implication affecting how public money is spent. So sometimes they have implication affecting how public money is spent. In other words, certain problems become so you could say it become almost like a not himself say a pandemic. It becomes so problematic that government, public funds, a lot of public funds that can be used to help in other areas of development, have to be channeled to combat or deal with social issues. So it can have some serious financial implication affecting how public money is spent. So instead of spending money on developing, the infrastructure, providing nice, good, low-income homes for family, because we have such a pandemic or such a rise in such a you could say social issues, whether it could be crime, it could be juvenile delinquency, poverty, that money to build the country or to put into education is channeled to deal with these social issues. Okay, how we combat social issues? First of all, we need to understand the issue or the issues at hand. What is the issue? Understand it, how it works, how it operates, how it affects people, and these are ways we can start to combat social issues. And then after understanding what is the cause, find out the root cause. A lot of times money is spent in trying to develop programs to solve social issues, and sometimes these programs fail because they did not get to the root of the problem so that they could properly handle and deal with these social issues. Carefully analyzing its implication. Study how it's going to affect society and in the not only in the short term but in the long term. The effect it's going to have on society, how we can change society for the worse. So really study these effects that social issues, whatever social issue it is, can have on the present and also the future of the society. And then you generate solution that might address the causes of the issue and the need of these. So in other words, after you done your case study, you study the situation, understand the issues, the root cause, carefully analyze how it's going to affect society, then you come up with solutions, proper solution that is going to deal with the issue directly, and and help the society to see the needs for these solutions. As we'll continue in combating social issues, prevention of the social issues that give rise to the particular issue in the first place. In other words, try to prevent. A lot of times we don't prevent certain things, but we try to react to problems when they happen instead of trying to prevent social issues from occurring. I mean, you will not totally prevent all of it, but this is where society, those in leadership, governmental role, especially those who work in the social work in social area, how to prevent certain social issues from occurring. Invest money in preventative than in curing. Improving education and providing individual with the right skills and attitude to prevent them from making poor choices. In other words, education. Give people the correct skills, the right education, so that they could have an opportunity in life and that they would not make poor choices. But education is also one thing, but I also believe that this is where the religious sector comes in, because they help with the moral aspect so that people can learn how to live morally and make choices from a moral standpoint or ethical standpoint. Supporting individuals and organizations who are working to solve social issues. So you have organizations and you have people who are working to solve social issues. Support them. Support these organizations, support the endeavor, because in reality, when they try to solve these problems, it's going to help you in all aspects of your life, financially, socially, and everything like that. So support these organizations and individuals. Okay, examples of social issues, we know a lot of them, I'm sure. You have poverty, you have domestic violence, desertion, substance abuse, street children, juvenile, trafficking in persons, alternative lifestyles, this is also new, sexual transmitted infections. These are examples of social issues, and there are many more, but these are the main ones that we are going to be concentrating on. The impact of social issues have on the family. Social issues have huge impact on the family. For example, extra financial burdens. Social issues such as gambling can cause financial burdens. When someone in the family is on drugs, they use the drugs, especially husband and wife, they use the drugs, the money to buy drugs instead of supporting family, can cause divorce and all these kind of things. Can lose jobs and can put financial strains on family. Conflict in or breaking up family can cause families to break up, because these social issues, and sometimes instead of supporting their family, as I said, people support their addiction. For instance, if they're in substance abuse, alcoholic, Instead of supporting their family, the money goes towards supporting their substance abuse or substance addiction. Alienation of family members, sometimes because of that a child or a father or mother get on drugs, they become alienated in a certain sense because they're trying to protect the rest of the family, and sometimes it brings shame on the family, and because of that, isolation and alienation take place. Negative effects on health. You know, as I said, negative effect on health can also happen. Substance abuse. We know that even poverty can have a tremendous effect on health. So when we talk about the impact on the family, social issues can have wide range of negative effects on the family. Children being deprived of proper parenting because of social issues, poverty can tend to severe poverty, deprives children of proper parenting. When we talk about absentee parents from the home, single parent, you know, different things, different problems, addiction, abuse, all these things can affect or deprive children from proper parenting. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe, and tell a friend about our YouTube channel and about Dixon's tutoring, and I hope that this little video has been an eye-opener and you learned something, and I'm looking forward to see you again sometime. Have a wonderful day.